Y'all, y'all, y'all ready for this? Yeah. Yeah. Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Sports. My name is Rev Trev, and today we are going to be talking about, is it time for Jordan Love? Is it time for love? Now, the fan base has been divided over Jordan Love. There are so many Packers fans that have seen what they saw against the Eagles has solidified their desire that Rodgers should retire, he should be traded. He should be second fiddle, seasons lost. And really, the up and down emotions that we've had, we've been a little bit bipolar. We've been a little bit, we've just been too emotional. And maybe it's because we just don't know what it's like to lose consistently. Going on that big losing streak really hurt us as a fan base. People are freaking out, getting frustrated. So here's the thing. The rest of the league has noticed. And they're saying, of course, we're the worst. And then, whatever. We're not the worst. But they're finally getting some wins. And we're finally feeling how it feels like to be them. Like, we're finally feeling how it feels to be the Vikings and always disappointed. We're looking like the Lions and the Bears going on these long losing streaks. Like we're feeling that, and we don't like that. Nobody likes that, but we especially don't like that. Now, we've been blessed with 30 years of not horrible, but awesome Hall of Fame quarterback play. The fan base has been so blessed. And so the question is Jordan Love just another Hall of Fame quarterback? Is he is he going to be a good quarterback? Is he going to be an elite quarterback? Is he going to be above average? Is it like, we don't know. Nobody knows the answer to this question yet. You can guess, you can imagine, but nobody knows the answer to that. And so a lot of the fans are saying, it's time for Jordan Love. Now, as you know, if you've watched any of my videos in the past, I was not happy when we drafted Jordan Love. In fact, not only was I not happy about it, I feel like it caused 3 years of drama in Packerland that was totally unnecessary. Now, I get the front office was trying to plan for the future, but it backfired on them. Like, why wouldn't you come to Rodgers and say, hey, just so you know, we're going to pick up a backup. We need to start grooming a guy so when you're done here. Now, granted, Aaron Rodgers had just had an injury season. They didn't know. And then he goes on to back-to-back Super Bowls. I wish it was Super Bowls. Back-to-back MVPs. And, how do you let a guy go like that? And so they signed him to a massive contract, trying to keep him here. And as that's been happening, Jordan Love keeps getting reps. Now, let's be honest. In the preseason and any NFL games he's played in, which haven't been many, he has not looked good. There was moments where he looked good. You're like, okay. And then all of a sudden a horrific interception or two, or should have been 3. And I was nervous and I'm like, oh my goodness, I think we made a mistake. But then you fast forward to Sunday against the Eagles and the narrative starts changing. In my mind, it starts changing. For the first time, Jordan Love looks not only capable, but competent. And this guy goes out and has a game. I mean, this is not against a weak Lions defense or Texans team. We're talking about one of the elite defenses in the NFL, the Philadelphia Eagles, and he goes out on that Sunday night after Rodgers kind of gets his thumb nailed in one of those plays. He's battling some kind of injury to his ribs. He's really struggling. You can see it. And Jordan Love comes in and he plays well. He plays really well. Like, he's throwing dots and dimes, and It is incredible to see. Now, before I jump on the hype train, like a lot of people, and a lot of people have been saying for a while, it's time for Jordan Love, or shut down Rodgers. We need to see what we have in Love. And I don't think that's necessarily a wrong thing. But this is where the challenge comes in when it comes to that thought process. Is 9 passes the difference maker against the Eagles? Like, let's be honest, that slant route across for Christian Watson, he hits him 10 yards in, and all of a sudden on a prevent defense, Watson kicks in his afterburners and flies down the field and then jumps, I don't know, it goes into the end zone. Like, Christian Watson is on fire right now, right? 8 touchdowns in 4 games. One of those was on display on that night. I love the accuracy of Jordan Love, but we're talking 9 passes here, people. 6 for 9, 113 yards, 1 touchdown. And we're telling everyone, Rodgers is done, sit him down. Like, if Rodgers is injured, just sit him down. Now, Rodgers ends up playing against the Bears, and he looks pretty good, especially at the end, right? And this is what I'm talking about here is, like, next year, in my opinion, what's going to actually happen is that Jordan Love's not going to be playing. Jordan Love, it's going to be Aaron Rodgers unless we trade him. I don't think he's retiring. I don't think we're trading him. I think he's the starting quarterback of the Green Bay Packers. Now, some of you might be angry about that, but that just might be the reality. And it probably is. We paid him money to play, not to sit, not to retire, not to whatever. So that's probably the reality. Now, let's talk about this season. Rodgers wants to play in meaningful games, which means that we're not mathematically out of the playoffs yet. So what does that mean? Well, how long until we're mathematically out of the playoffs? Have you seen the graphic of what we need? Have you seen the miracle that needs to happen for us to make the playoffs? Basically, Giants the Packers have to win out. So that means we have to win after the bye weeks against the Rams, which, I mean, if they start Baker Mayfield, we're winning that game. Next week, we're playing the Dolphins. Then we're playing the Vikings. Then we're playing the Detroit Lions. The question is, do we win all 4 of those games? If the answer is yes, then we got a shot. But then the Commanders have to lose. The Giants have to lose. So how long until we're mathematically out? Now, there's a miracle math probability that we could make it, and wouldn't that be fun? I would love it if the Packers made the playoffs. That would just make my year for sure. But if you think about this, it's sooner than later when they're mathematically out. The meaningful games that Rodgers talking about, it might be over by the Rams game or if we lose to the Dolphins. Like, that's how on the edge we are right now. So then do we throw in Jordan Love? I have no problem at that time throwing in Jordan Love. But Aaron Rodgers doesn't want to sit on a bench. He wants to play. That's why he signed a contract. But is Jordan Love, is he going to be elite? Is he going to be above average? Is he going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback? Nobody knows. Now, this is one of the things. Let's just imagine for a moment. Let's just take a moment to imagine. What if we went from Hall of Fame quarterback Brett Favre to Hall of Fame quarterback Aaron Rodgers to Hall of Fame quarterback Jordan Love? Oh, wouldn't that be good? Man alive, you imagine as Packers fans, all the Vikings fans would be so angry. All the Detroit fans would be so angry. All the Bears fans would be so angry. The league would be so angry and say, oh, you guys are spoiled. Yes, we are. But wouldn't that be great? Nobody knows that that's going to happen. All these people are like, no, he's terrible. You don't know that. You don't know that. He's going to have some growing pains for sure. You don't know how he's going to play. If we knew that he was going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback, for sure, I think the conversation would be like, let's start getting Love more reps and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, extremely intriguing stuff, right? Is it time for Love? I just say not yet. Sooner than later. I think he's going to be starting multiple games this year. Then we're going to have a better look at what he looks like. And my guess is that Aaron Rodgers is back, but what if he's not? What if we trade Aaron Rodgers for a couple first round picks and Jordan Love comes in, and then we get to see him. I mean, that would be exciting. I mean, think about all the content we could make on that video. Anyways, I've gone on long enough about Jordan Love. I know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Like, seriously, post in the comments right now about what you think about Jordan Love. You think he's ready? How many games do you think he should be playing this year? And will he be starting next year? I'd love to hear that. Please hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, we support our team. Go Pack, go.
Y'all ready for this? Yeah.